Hello, welcome to DJSoft videos. Before starting this video, if you're a beginner or if you just arrived into my channel, into my videos, you have to know that you have in the description a link to a playlist with a lot of video. If you have any problems, any difficulties with some terms, some words, some functions on this video, you can directly click on this link and you arrive into a playlist with all terms like, I don't know, like quantize or like hot cues, loop, etc. You have difficulties to understand this function, you go directly into this playlist with the link directly into the description and you will have all explanations you will need. Today we're going to see together the Native Instruments Kontrol S4 mk3. The S4 mk3 is a 4-channel controller for tractor. It has a built-in 4-input 24-bit 96 kHz sound card and you can use it for the DVS. You will have a new architecture for the mixer with a new FX part on the middle with a lot of FX you can choose per channel. On this unit, the jog is now motorized and you will have an haptic control on the hot cues and other functions. The new pad section has 2 new grade screens, allow you to see all necessary information and you will have full control for the hot cues, loops, remix decks and stems. You can buy your S4 mk3 in your favorite shop for the public price of 899 euros. So let's go to the navigation. The view button allows you to expand your library to have a better view for your playlist and your tracks. You can browse your playlist with the shift button and the browse knob. And for your track, it's only the browse knob. And when the track is selected, you have just to push the browse knob to load it. 3 buttons on the left. The first button is very cool because it allows you to play the track directly into your headphone and to move into it. Second button is to put stars on your track, and the third button allows you to put a track directly into a preparation list. You can play it further or you can erase it from this list. With the S4 mk3, you can play a track directly from your controller, directly from the turntable, or take a DVS record and control your track into tractor with a turntable, because you have 4 inputs with line, phono and mic switch. And of course, the control between internal and external control is very easy. Tractor users know that, but you can also put some FX directly on your turntable, like a normal track into tractor. When your track is loaded into the deck, you can play it and put some FX on it. You have 2 FX sections and you will need to press the left button for the FX1 part and the second button for the FX2 part. Each channel has a 3-band EQ. You can control the high, mid and low frequency and you can manage and change the value of those EQs directly into the preferences of tractor. The first new thing in the S4 mk3 is the FX section on the mixer part. This section allows you to use 4 different FX and a filter. The great thing is that you can use 2 different FX on 2 different channels. To do that, you have just to press the FX button and the channel button. The PFL section is very easy to use. You push the channel you want to hear directly into your headphone. You have your headphone volume control and your balance control between PFL and master. Faders don't have curves adjustment, but you will have one on the crossfader. A physical one on the front and another directly into the preference. To finish with the mixer part, you will have your master level, your boost level and your contact snap control. Let's go to the deck part. First, you have to choose your deck part, for example, the B or the D, by pressing the button. You will have, like always, your play and cue button, a reverse function, the flux mode. This function allows you to make some manipulation, but the track is playing underneath. The large pitch allows you to control the tempo of your music. You can do it with or without maintaining the key of the track. And you can change the value of the percent directly into the preference of Traktor. Another big evolution of the S4 Mark III is the jog. It is now motorized, so you can use it normal mode with accelerate, decelerate. You can manage the rotation strength by pressing jog and turning the jog. And of course, with the motorized part, you can decelerate, accelerate and scratch. The tactile platter has an haptic function, allows you to feel the out cues and other functions directly into your fingers. Another great function is the grid mode. By pressing grid and turning the jog, you will have a metronome into your headphone and you can match this metronome to your music. So you can match your track to the grid. Near the pads, you will have two great screens. You can see all information you need. You can browse into your tracks with the move knob, like a seek function. And the loop button allows you to increase or decrease the length of your seek research. The loop button allows you to make some loop too, of course. You can choose the length of your loop, and when your loop is down, you can increase, decrease, move it from left to right, right to left, and save it into one of the 8 pads under. And for the end, the pad section. You have 8 pads, and on each pad you can make some hot cues, loop, sample or stems. For the hot cues, it's very easy. You can record an hot cue or a loop on each pad, and you can erase them with shift button and the pad. The sample section is like remix decks. You can import up to 64 samples, you can play 4 samples together, and you can save this remix deck directly into your computer if you need to play further. You can make a lot of things with the sample. You can mute them, you can edit the level, you can edit a filter, and you can make a little loop to match to another track with the rec button. And to finish with the pad sections, The stems. You can play stems like a track, but they are not normal track. Into stems you will have 4 sections, for example drums, bass, synths and vocals. You can create your own stems if you want with a stem creator, or you can buy some stems directly into music website. You can play each single sections like you want. You can mute them, you can change the level, you can change the filter, and you can make loops if you want directly into. You can play it like a normal track. For the connection, on the front you will have the crossfader curve, the fader adjust if you want to go to the left or the right of the crossfader, your mic, the first mic input with a combo XLR jack, and your headphone outputs. On the back we have the power, the USB port, another USB port if you need to plug another thing if you want, the second mic input, or your input for your turntable, CD player, what you want, inline and phono, your booth output, your master output 1 in XLR and RCA for the second one. So it was the Native Instruments Kontrol S4 mk3. If you have any questions about this product, feel free to ask under the video. See you next content. Take care everybody. Bye bye.